So here's our 6 NGK iridium laser iridium spark plugs. I had to go and buy this. Let me see if I can find it. So this is a, you probably can't see that, can you? 14mm thin walled star socket, which you need to get down into the hole, because apparently the hole is wide and then it thins down. So engine cover has to come off. I'll take this trim off. This, not sure what you call this back panel, the scuttle panel maybe, all has to come off. There's a cable here, need to remove that carefully. And I believe there's like a strut bar underneath this. So there's a bolt, 2 bolts on there, and then we hold another bolt behind this. And obviously to get this off, there's like three bolts there. I think they're 10mm, and then 3 over here. So engine cover just pops off. Coil packs. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're 6, there's 1 buried in there that we'll have to get to. So these are really just like a wee half turn. There's a wee clip here. So this cable here, just pull this out. So it's out of your road. We'll see. I said I need to pop this off, so we'll do that. So in there's a wee clip, see? That side there, so turn it over and just pop that out. I can't do it with one hand, but just this wee hose, it just clips out like that. Right, that's out. Need to remove this, what would you call it? A weller strip. Pull it towards you, like that. And it slides out. Right, next is this. So this is our strut brace along the back. So there's 1. Need to remove these. Go with 14mm. So when you're removing these wee plastic bungs, just be careful not to press them in. They do press in very easy, and then they're very, very hard to get back out. So try and, as you can see here, pop them out the ways to save you any trouble. Ooh. So just undoing the bolts here for the strut brace. As you can see, these were tight as hell. Took a lot of effort to get them removed, but I'm sure with a longer ratchet it would have been easier, but I had to use a lot of strength. So 18 is a snug fit. So just undoing the last 2 bolts, and then the strut brace basically just slides out. They're an 18mm bolt, so handy enough done. Absolutely nothing, it's just me. We're still deep in there, so this needs to come off. And we have 1, 2, and in there is 3 10mm, and there's probably the same on the other side. So yeah, there's 1, 2, and 1 back, and there's 3. As you can see, there's a serious amount of stripping they've done just to get spark plugs replaced, so I can now understand why the dealers charge so much. You're paying them per hour, 140, maybe £150 an hour, just to do this sort of stuff. It is mental. This is a wee tight one, so take your time, you don't want to lose it down the back. Oh, hold on, there's a fourth one. Fourth one down here, guys. So there's 4 on the right hand side or the passenger side. This just slides out, just like that. We'll sell it there, there's no point taking it off. This plastic cover, or foam cover, seems to cover the back of the engine. So I'll just pull that to the side. So look at that. And well, to be fair, I don't think the spark plugs are too bad. It's 3 down, 3 to go. Just a quick one, the ignition coils, they're straightforward to remove. Just loosen the small bolt and then they just pull straight out. They just make a pop. And finally, cylinder 6. So from what I was told, you do a wee left turn first and then start screwing it in, which is clockwise. And that helps ensure it's seated. When we're putting these spark plugs back in, we just basically hand tighten them, and then once they're all in, we'll come back and torque them. One, two. So I'm just tightening them snug. And last one. That'll do. Just checking the torque specs for the spark plugs. 23 Newton meters for everybody who doesn't know that. There we go. 2, 3. So we're not. The hand tightness wasn't too far off. So we just put the ignition coils back in here now. Same process, you just pop them in, they make quite a satisfying wee pop. The one thing to remember when you're tightening up the wee nut, don't over tighten them because you definitely don't want to damage it. I'm actually using the crappiest wee device here ever to tighten these up because it didn't have a big enough end, a big enough torque bit to fit. Mechanic. So as you can see here, I started the engine. It's always good to check that the engine runs smoothly before you put this all back together. The last thing you want to do is have to re-strip your car. There we go. So just make sure you fold that down nice and neat behind everything. Basically just putting this back together. So the reverse of everything. So just putting, as you can see, it's just a reverse. It's pretty straightforward because you've already done it before. So unless you're taking days at it, this bit is actually reasonably fast to do. Also, if you're this far into your engine, you might as well service the rest of it. I did actually do the oil and filters at the same time along with the air filter. More some of these wee ones in here. Okay, that was the right one. We will hand tighten these in first to make sure everything lines up. Okay, that's a good sign. Everything did line up. On the back goes your tin. Alright, so 56 Newton meters for this. There we go. And put the hose back on. So if you like what you see and you think I'm of some help, like and subscribe. It helps me, keeps the algorithm going. Let me know also if you want to see anything else. It's sometimes hard coming up with ideas for this stuff. But thanks for watching.